What's up guys, Rand Razor here with another tech video to share with you guys today. And today we're going to check out Mujjo's latest full leather case for Apple's brand new iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max. So of course, without further ado, let's unbox this, slap it on the iPhone, and give you guys my quick in-depth review. So for the second year in a row, Apple has decided not to reintroduce their leather case for the iPhone, only the silicone case, which is a good case, but nothing beats that feel and quality look of genuine leather. And today I want to share with you guys a great alternative case to Apple's leather case, and that is one from Mujjo. Now, Mujjo has been a company that has been around for several years. I've been reviewing their cases since the iPhone 5, so their experience with leather cases is nothing new, and certainly this one is going to be their most refined one yet. So the model that I got here is obviously in black. It does come in a couple other different color options as well. I also picked up Mujjo's full leather magnetic wallet accessory, which can attach itself to the back of this case, very similar to Apple's own wallet accessory as well, except this one here is made of leather, and I'll show you guys this one very shortly. Here's a closer look at the full leather case from Mujjo. You can see here Mujjo has chosen a very high quality leather material. It's a single piece that wraps around the entire back of the iPhone, around the sides, and into the innards of the case, just like Apple's own former leather case. Now the leather that Mujjo uses, according to the specs here, is a full grain vegetable tan leather that ages beautifully. And I agree with that, because here is a look at my iPhone 15 Mujjo leather case that I've been using on and off for well over a year now. It's got a couple battle scars on it from being dropped on concrete and pavement a couple times accidentally. But otherwise, the case has held up pretty well. It's got a nice sheen to it, which is what you expect with genuine leather being used for over a year. But yeah, it's held up pretty well. It's protected the iPhone, and I've been pretty happy with it for my iPhone 15. Now, one last thing I want to show you guys before we put the iPhone in. The entire back of the case is lined with a Japanese microfiber liner. I'm not sure what's special about Japanese microfiber, but it is a very, very soft material. So it's going to protect the back of the iPhone, and you shouldn't have to worry about the case scratching it or anything like that. The microfiber itself also acts as a bit of a gasket to kind of cushion the back of the iPhone and keep dust and debris and stuff from getting in between the case and your phone. Alright, so I got my iPhone 16 Pro Max. In this case, I usually like to go volume button side first, and it should just all pop into place. Alright, so taking a quick overview of this case, starting off at the top here, I do have a tempered glass screen protector installed, and as you guys can see, no issues with the case affecting that. The bezel border here, there is leather that wraps around the entire border of your iPhone and lips just above my glass screen protector, so you have a good amount of bezel protection. Moving towards the sides here, we do have an open cutout for the new haptic camera button, a metal button cover for the power button, as well as 3 metal button covers for the volume rockers and the smart button. The buttons themselves feel like actual buttons, very nice tactile feedback, easy to press, and I gotta say, definitely one of Mujjo's best button covers to date. On the bottom here, we do have 3 individual cutouts for the stereo speakers, mic, as well as a USB-C port. And lastly, on the back of the case, we do have the Mujjo logo gently engraved on the bottom, a cutout for the camera lens module with a polycarbonate border for additional protection. And I also want to note that I do have a camera lens protector on here, which the case works without any issues. Overall, guys, I gotta say Mujjo has done it once again with a very nice leather case. Definitely one of the best ones on the market, and the closest thing you can get to Apple's own leather case that they unfortunately discontinued a year ago. Now, I've always been a big fan of Apple's leather case, and I like leather in general for an iPhone case just because it provides a good amount of grip, but it doesn't feel sticky like rubber or Apple's own silicone case here, where it's got like a sticky finish to it. But unlike other materials like matte plastic, it's not slippery in the hand either. It's just a nice balance between enough grip but not too slippery. and leather itself is a great material to kind of balance in between those 2 points. Now the case itself is great for those of you who want something that's slim but still provide kind of full case protection, so back protection, side protection, bit of bezel protection. It's not going to be as protective as like a really thick case like an OtterBox or a life-proof case, but this is certainly a great balance between offering a slim case that doesn't make your phone feel like a brick in your pocket, but still provide a good amount of draw protection, which I found out with my iPhone 15 case. Here's a quick look at the magnetic wallet accessory from Mujjo, and you can of course get the same color matched leather to go with the full leather case. So it's quite similar to Apple's own wallet accessory. It is MagSafe, so it just kind of magnetically sticks on the back here. Now what I like about this adapter, of course, is that it's the same leather, same color as my actual case here. So it looks like it's designed for the case, which of course it is, but just aesthetically, it blends in together very well, looking like a single piece. Now this little pouch here is very well made. You got genuine leather that wraps around the entire front, a bit of the back portion. The rest of the interior of the pocket is made of this really soft microfiber lined material. It's stitched all the way around the entire border to ensure that this pocket isn't going to come apart and keep your cards in place. And on the back side here, you can see the microfiber extends all the way around the back in addition to these rubber inserts. And basically what they do is that in addition to the magnetic seal of the MagSafe, the rubber helps also keep it gripped in place. Now granted, this isn't going to be like a wallet replacement if you have a whole bunch of different cards, gift cards and bills and such, but if you need quick access to like your ID or your debit card, something like that, this of course is certainly a great accessory. There are pretty much 3 areas where you can access the cards. You can pull it from the top, you can push it from the bottom, or if you take this out, you can also grasp it from the sides here. So 3 areas that makes it a little easier to take your card out. In terms of any cons or things I don't like about this case, there's only a couple things I can mention. First off, it is a slim style case, which is what it's designed for, but those cases do have a disadvantage in that they're not going to be as drop protective as say an OtterBox case or a life-proof case, just big bulky cases like that. But that's what this is designed for, to be slim yet still protective. The only real con with this case is actually the cutout here for the haptic camera button. There's nothing wrong with the actual cutout. It's a perfect cutout with a nice indentation in it so that your finger, when you slide it across, makes it feel a little bit more natural. But you can see on Apple's silicone case, there's a cover for the camera button here. And somehow, I'm not sure what material this is, but it still gives you access to pressing it, but also sliding it across. So I do hope Mujjo does introduce something similar to a cover for next year's model. In conclusion, guys, if you're looking for an alternative to Apple's long discontinued leather case for the iPhone, and you want something that is almost identical, if not better in quality and performance, you definitely can't go wrong with Mujjo's full leather case for the iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions or comments about this case, ask away in the comment section there down below. Hit that like button, as always helps me out, and I'll see you all in the next video.